What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here to bring you guys another video today. So in this video we're going to recap how the market has been this week, recap a couple trades I've taken in the last 2 days, and then we're going to look at some stocks to watch going into tomorrow and also for next week. Now before we get into that today, guys, I'd just like to say please make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated. Also make sure you guys share these videos with your friends, and of course drop a comment and subscribe if you're new around here. So as you can see, stocks rise as dip buyers emerge in seesaw session. Basically, in fact, we can pull this up here. It was definitely a seesaw day in the market. Stocks took the S&P 500 took a slow start to the day before eventually rallying upwards and ending the day down again, or slightly dipping before the end of the day. So here you go. US stocks ended the day higher after swinging between modest gains and losses as mixed economic and earnings reports failed to spark a broad conviction trade. The dollar and bonds also rose, side note. So the S&P 500 rose 0.2% today. Nasdaq rose 0.3%. And this is also, like it says, after falling 0.5% the day before. It was a good day for us in the Discord as well. And we're going to get into that in just a second. Now, 2 days ago, so the last time I made a YouTube video, we discussed, in fact, that might have been Monday. We discussed a stock called Bed Bath & Beyond. Ticker symbol BBBY. And as predicted, as expected, as we discussed with our expectations, this stock finally tanked, not only yesterday, but continuing to tank today. So the reason for this being, Cohen sold his shares, or I think he sold every single share, so fully out of his position, and that had a huge effect on the stock dropping. There should be an article somewhere on the homepage which kind of discusses this actually. Here we go. Ryan Cohen exits entire Bed Bath & Beyond stake. Drives 27% drop. That's nuts. Let's have a look at this now. We'll also look at the stock chart on TradingView in a couple minutes as well, just so we can get a visual cue. Oh, so it looks like it dropped 27% after hours, after already dropping 20% today. Jeez, I wonder if it's back down to like $10. Yeah, we're definitely going to have a look at that. Yeah, so we'll jump onto TradingView to get a clear view of that. That's ridiculous. Also, you can see Apple are targeting a launch for their new iPhone 14. I'm definitely intrigued to see how that has an effect on Apple stock prices. But either way, I think it's time we head on over to TradingView, get into the charts. So we'll have to start off with BBBY, of course. And just like I said, Cohen sold all his shares. There's another student who's 20 years old, Jake Freeman. He made $110 million trading this stock. Now, I know a lot of people don't rock with the meme stocks, but this is kind of just what I mean when I say they have the power to do crazy things. I know, the Freeman guy didn't start off with like 5K or 10K. No, he started off with, 25 million or something like that. Okay, so we all know that, okay, if you have that kind of money, yeah, you can afford to risk it. But still, he made 110 million off this so-called meme stock. Let me see. Oh, it's down 36% after hours now. We all knew this drop was coming. Every single person who watched this past video I made, and every single person who knows how these meme stocks move, knew this move was coming. Our fault for not taking advantage of the puts, honestly. It was kind of an obvious play. Again, I'll say it. When it was up here, well, not even there, a couple of days back, it was overextended and it was getting ready to make that move downwards. So now you guys can see the power of meme stocks both ways, because obviously if you played calls to the upside, you banked, and played puts to the downside, you banked even more. But if you got, caught buying at 23, 24, even up 26, yeah, well then you held the bag and then got clapped on the way down. But I just wanted to show you guys that. Now I want to look at Robinhood, ticker symbol HOOD. They've had a couple of different updates in recent time, talking about advanced charts and stuff like that. But I know their monthly active users going down. The stock is going where I think it should be going, which is down. Their monthly active users are down quarter over quarter, year on year. I think it's going to start trending towards this 971 level where you see a weekly resistance. It had A little bit of a nice run up, after spiking up here, just after earnings, it spiked up and it started trending upwards steadily, but now it's just crossed back down over the moving averages. Looking at the RSI, it is oversold, but it's still downtrending just after you see the RSI cross over here. So Robinhood puts are definitely on. You can get yourself a nice 2 or 3% there. I also want to look at Walmart. Shout out Shona from the Discord. I know you traded Walmart recently. And with Walmart, it's pretty clear. If we go to the daily chart, it looks like it wants to drop down to this level of support here. It's a level that's been tapped a few times right here after the spike up. Right here. Okay. I feel like this is where it wants to drop to. So another $1 drop. And then we can see if it holds there or continues dropping. Otherwise, I'll look at another push towards 142 or so. So that's what I'm looking at for Walmart. I'd say a short-term put and then the push up again as expected. Remember a couple weeks ago when it dropped down to 120? Look how fast it's recovered now. It's just been picking up steam and then continuing to rally. So let's see if it pushes down to that one. In fact, let me just zoom out. Let's see how solid this level of support is. Okay, you can see it kind of got support there, slight support here. So it's a strong level of support around 138. Now let's have a look at AMD, another ticker we like to play a lot. This time the shout outs for J Money. I know you made bank of AMD today, as you do so often. So AMD is at $100, just around my level of support, just around my level of resistance. I know this is one of my charts that has many different lines, but when I do my one-on-ones and consultations, this is a stock we really go into in depth. So AMD is making a similar pattern to what it made earlier this year, around April, May. Similar pattern, not exactly the same, but similar. Here it was in this channel. You can see the top of the trend line, bottom of the trend line. Here it looks like it's maybe bull flagging, but also, I mean, if you zoom in, we can also see this. And I'm going to draw another trend line now, or pattern, let's say, from here to around here, and then here, or even here to around here. My expectation, or at least when I see something like this, automatically I'm thinking, here comes a big breakout. Not just a regular breakout, a big breakout. Check the 4-hour chart. Seeing similar scenes, right? This is exactly what I mean. A nice breakout is coming, in my opinion. Now, it may not, especially when you look at the price action, the volume in recent times, it could be just getting ready to move downwards. That's not my expectation. It might just stay trading in this channel. In that case, if it stays trading in this channel, it might get rejected around here and start downtrending back to around 97. But my expectation, at least over the next few trading days, is a nice push upwards. We shall see if that is the case, though. Also looks a bit like a kind of bull flag there. So that's for AMD. I'm expecting a big break upwards. That's what it's looking like right now. We shall see if it does actually happen, though. Okay, and then I'm going to jump into Roblox, ticker symbol RBLX, a stock I've traded this week. Took an L on, if I'm honest. And I like it for puts. Puts down to the moving average, 100-day moving average here, around 43.97. If it does continue to fall below, then the next two price targets are 43.04 and then 41.90. We'll see where it bottoms out and holds. But until then, I'm seeing it trend below both the 9 and 21 moving average. I'm seeing the RSI showing that it's still downtrending. So that's my opinion on Roblox right now. Then we'll look at a couple more before we close out today. First off, ExxonMobil, ticker symbol XOM, a stock we have traded multiple times this year. Exxon, I'm looking at a push towards 95.27 after it pulls back. And then I think by next week, we're going to see it at $98 level. Something similar to what's happened here back in July. That's all I'm looking at, but do expect some pullbacks along the way. That's the 4-hour chart. Looking at the daily chart, similar story. Here it gapped up just before earnings or just after earnings. I don't expect similar movement, when it comes to gaps up, but it can push $4 or $5 in a few trading days, so that's on my radar. I'll look at Nike now for Face of the Greats. Shout out Face of the Greats after you went AWOL for a while, but it's nice to have you back in the Discord. Nike looks like it's got a good setup. Steadily uptrending above the moving average. Just trying to break above the 100-day moving average now and close above it and then continue pushing higher. That's the aim. So keep that on your radar for calls. My price targets are 133 and 135, but that's long term, so I'm talking 4 or 5 months down the line. In the meantime, you can get shares as well if you like to steadily take profits and steadily take advantage of the uptrend. But yeah, I just thought I'd take a quick look at Nike. Now we can look at SPY, the stock I traded today, stock that brought us back a home run at last, first home run of this week. So it was a pretty simple trade. I showed you guys in the group, in the Discord, that it was bull flagging on the 4-hour chart. Here we go. And eventually it did take off. Now to get a better look at how it performed intraday, I'm going to go into the 15-minute chart. You could call this a double bottom right here, but after it started the day a bit shaky, it found its momentum, pulled back heavily, and that's when we took advantage of the calls to the upside. Of course, towards the end of the day, it started downtrending again, but I did drop a picture of the bull flag on the 4-hour chart in the Discord, so please go back and check that. And if you're not in the Discord, come join. But I do like when SPY moves like this, especially when we time it right, because as I said in the Discord, my price target was 430, which we didn't reach, but getting in at 426 something, we were able to take profits just above 428. So it broke my resistance level, but then finished below it end of the day. Look at the 5-minute chart as well. 5-minute chart gave a few different entries for these calls. When it pushed above the moving average, then pulled back towards the moving average, it was giving us a couple different entries before the eventual breakout. But like I said, my price target was 430. But as I said to the guys when SPY was at 426, I'm going to choose a lower strike price. That's why I chose 428, just in case it doesn't get there. And that's exactly what happened. So that's why sometimes you choose a lower strike price, especially when a contract is expiring soon. So in this case, the contract is expiring tomorrow. And then also I just want to give another shout out to J Money for getting us in on the 427 puts towards the end of the day, giving us a nice little return just before market close. So that is it for today's video. We made money today. Everyone's happy. Looking at the markets, it's going to be intriguing to see how it plays out the rest of the month before we're heading into September. There's about 10 trading days, I believe, before the end of this month. And then we can move on to, what I think is the good month. So overall, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. As always, please make sure to drop a like, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. For those of you who are new to this channel, there are plenty of different videos you guys can look at when it comes to trading stocks, business, all sorts of stuff in regards to money management overall. And that means if you're new around here, you need to hit the red button if you're not subscribed already. And for everyone else, or for those who don't know, we have a Discord where we discuss stocks each and every day. We do breakdowns, we look at charts, we do all that good stuff. Just make sure you click on the link in the description below and you can join us. Then of course we have the stock option starter pack. That's a 10 video guide I created to help people when it comes to trading stock options. So just go and check it out. Again, link in the description below. And finally, last but not least, make sure you guys check out my TikTok, Instagram and Twitter at The Wealth Prince. Plenty more content for you guys out there. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. That is it from me. Hopefully see you guys in the Discord, but if not, be back here next time for another video. I got into making, you got into making. See you guys next time for another video. Peace.
Game over.